Ni hao, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. This is Tossie. Click down here on the red subscribe button to join my small YouTube family. We are no longer small. Thanks to you people joining me. Thank you to the old subscribers who've been there from the beginning. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just wanted to say that it's an honor for me to be just sitting here, sharing content and having people watch and having some comment. Please continue commenting and give this video a thumbs up in the end if you do like it. Just let me know what more would you like to see on my channel so that at least I share content that is likable by you. Click that thumbs up icon or the thumbs down if you don't like it. No pressure. But if you do give it a thumbs up, it just shows YouTube that this video was liked by so many people and YouTube will recommend it to other people. You are awesome if you've liked it. Thank you, and you're awesome too if you don't like it. Yes. So today I just wanted to share a little bit about myself, my journey, my story. It might encourage you, or you will feel like, but I'm just here to share my story. So this is me. Get your cup of tea. I have mine. It's not that hot right now. If you know this, comment down below if you ever use this type of cup. Yes. So we'll be sharing about Tossie today. So who is this girl? Who's she? So I am Tossie. That's my nickname. I love it so much that I sometimes forget my official name. But yeah, let's call myself Tossie today. Let's call her Tossie. Yes, Tossie was born so many years ago in Nandi County, a village called Sarma. But I was born, I was born in the hospital, Kobujoy Mission Hospital. Yes, I was born in a hospital. It's funny because I have always thought I was born at home. But I remember I was once told the reason why I have my name Jepchirchir is because it was kinda like I wanted to be out so quickly, and so I had to be rushed to the hospital. Yes. So I was born to a single mom. Love you, mom. Continue resting in peace, watching over us. We are no more crying. We are just living life and appreciating the memories that we had together. Yes, so that's one thing about me that probably you didn't know. So I went to Nduro Primary School.
If you went to Nduro Primary School, comment down below.
Show love, man, show love for us, the alumni. And we need to meet. If you are from that area, you went to Nduro Primary School, tukutane kando nyuma ya hema, tukutane tuongee, alafu tutajua tutafanya nini baada ya corona. Translation baadaye to those who don't understand Swahili. Yes. So went to Nduro Primary School from nursery to class 8. Fun fact, I was to go to boarding school, but my late grandpa said no. That was in class 4, class 3 going to class 4. I was to go to boarding school, but Agui said no going to boarding school. I even went to Aldai Girls with one of my uncles for an interview. I was this, okay, from class 2 I was a top student, but class 1, we can talk about that. I mentioned in this video that my cousin had to go to class 2 and I remained, even though I was qualified to go to class 2 because I was too young according to my grandpa's thoughts. But thank you, I mean, from then I was able to be good in my studies. Yes, so I didn't go to boarding school, I was a day scholar. Our home, my grandmom's place, is just like, this is school and this is my grandmom's place. So I used to cross the road. There was a Kapanya road somewhere. I used to just cross and go to school. And I hated to be late for school. I was a bell ringer at some point, I think class 6 and 7. Yes. I mean, these things just, But now I am not a timekeeper. I am not good at timekeeping. So I think I need to go back to that life and make sure I keep time wherever, whether work, whether appointments, whatever, even waking up. I want to be waking up early, especially this time, this season where we are just at home. I want to learn to be waking up. And challenge yourself, people. The time you used to wake up while going to school, if you are forced right now to hack that, will you be able to? Waking up that early to study for preps? Anyways, that was primary school, studied class 8, graduated, went to Form 1, Highlands Girls High School. I know so many of Kenyans know this school. I mean, Moi Girls High School, Eldoret. If you don't know sijui kijiji gani umetoka, lakini you should be able to know this school. The Moi's schools. Sisi tunajuananga tuna Moi. So went there in Form 1. And let's go back a little bit. When I was in class 8, that was in 2002, it must have been in April. Yes. Was it in April? I'm not so sure, man. Yeah, it should have been in April. My mom left for Germany. My mom was a nurse. Nurses, kudos. You people do a good job. And the medics generally, respect. Yeah, you save lives. So my mom was chosen to take a kid who had a heart problem to Germany for operation. So that was around, I think, April or June of 2002. She went with the kid, who was a boy, to Germany. The kid was doing well, was operated on, came back feeling better. That I was still in class 8 at that time. So mom came back around before we did our KCPE exams. She came back with the boy. They were all good and life went on. But unfortunately later on the boy passed on, rest in peace. And yeah, so that kid passed on, and I think my mom just continued with her work. But now, when after the KCP results were announced, she was, I think, preparing also to go back for work to Germany. And yeah, I was also preparing for my exams, excited that I would pass and then go to Form 1. As I've said, I went to my girls' high school at Victoria. So in April of 2003, she also went now back to Germany for work. Yeah, she had planned herself, she got the everything, visas and all ready, and then she flew out. So she came to see me before we closed school. No, she went in March, so before we closed school in April, she came to visit and she was saying, bye, I'll be leaving, but I'll be back. Yeah, so I was just this Form 1 kid, working hard, you know, trying my best. I had come from a day school in the village in Form 1 now, and you know guys, culture shock, students coming from all over Kenya, probably ulikuwa umetoka ushago unashema, and then you are asked to be reading books in English or Swahili and you shema, sometimes they laugh at you. How I dreaded reading. Was it comprehension? What was it called? Like reading paragraphs or that kind of thing in school. Oh my god, for 1 and 2, first term was hell. Nilikuwa na shema mbaya. And then it never used to come at kuangusha angusha. It used to just come at a time where you are not even supposed to be shema. Kushema nayo. Yeah, so that was it. Form 1, Form 2. After Form 2 second term, I think my term got used to kuongea. So I just got, I don't even know how kushema disappeared, but I still shema definitely with the 1 or 2, but now kuna ile kushema ya kuangusha tu one after the other. Oh my goodness. Yeah, then life went on. Form 2, I was just this quiet kid. I don't know if I remember any serious funny instances in school. Kachai kidogo. Oh, I was in Form 3 and with other, I think we were 3. There's a prefect who snitched on us that we didn't carry him books to the chapel. We used to have him practice, was it on Thursdays? Mojians, you can comment below if you remember. So this prefect goes to a music teacher and tells them, oh, we didn't carry him books and we were sitting at the back. I think they even mentioned that we were sleeping, and for the life of me, I never used to sleep in the chapel. So they say that we were sleeping, we were punished. Men kuokota matawi chini ya mti, and my girls had trees, a number of them. Yani ilikuwa na parts zilikuwa zinakaa kabisa kwa ndani ya forest. So, and then most of those trees were very indigenous. Leaves zao hata uokote mara ngapi bado zitakuwa tu zinabaki. So yeah, that is the only time I remember, and I felt so bad. As in, I think that is the only instance I remember that I was really bored with school. I was punished for something that I really never did. Carrying him book, I think I had it. It was just that prefect, I don't even know. Kama ni wewe akina una watch, Mungu akusamehe tu, because it spoiled my mood for the entire week, I think. Even the month, even the school term. Yeah, so that was it. Form 4 went by, did KCSE. Before doing KCSE in June, if you haven't watched this video, kindly click on it. You will know what I'm talking about. So my mom passed on in Germany. Such a big blow, man. I was like, it is June, a few months to exam. Oh my, why God, why? It was just funny. Just thinking of it now, I find it funny how I was blaming God for everything. I don't even know. And I was quiet, so I had no one to actually express my thoughts, share my views. So I swallowed everything, contained everything in me. But here we are. Rest in peace, Mom. Rest in eternal peace. We shall one day meet. And thank you for watching over us. Yes, so Form 4 came, we did KCSE. Yeah, we got not too bad grades, even though sometimes you expect to get an A. You've never been an A student. You just want that A because you're in Moi Girls High School, Eldoret. Yeah, I didn't get an A, but at least I got an A minus, which I am so happy that at least I got it. Because I don't even know where life would have been. Well, getting that A minus helped me. Let me tell you why. I was admitted to Moi University, still in Uasin Gishu County. It was Uasin Gishu district back then. Yes, so I was to go do education. Science, I think. Yes, it was science. All my uncles have a teaching background. Almost everyone I know in my village is a teacher. A few have diversified now that life is broadening in the villages. I don't even know how to explain. But I was just thinking, hey, naenda kukua mwalimu tena. Then that was in between after high school, 2006 to 2007, I was actually teaching. I taught Disneyland Academy and wale mastude bana wenye niliwafunza. Comment down below if you remember this teacher. Yes. And Luther King. Actually, Luther King was burnt down at some point. The post-election violence. I was so sad. Because now my students, I was not going to continue teaching them. I was not going to continue getting the little money I was getting paid for teaching. The school was from 1 and 2 that time only. It has 2 classes only. Then it was burnt down. Come to 8, we couldn't continue teaching. So 2007, that was my life, teaching, tuition for students. Hey, I was making some good money. I was telling my husband the other day and he was like, hey, ulikuwa mdos. Yes, so that is how I went by. Yeah, 2008 came after the post-election. Actually, I remember something about the post-election. We were at home in Eldoret, and now with our family friends, since they were living, if you know Langas, if you know Eldoret, but then you know Langas, our family friends were living in Langas, and all of us, the kids from our side and our family friend side, all of the kids had to go to Ushago, and the Ushago we were going was Ndorio, my grandmom's place. So tulibandoliwa tu kwa kigari tukapelekwa huko sisi wote, and there was a roadblock and my uncle just spoke to them in Kinandi. Funny enough, these people, police or GSU or whoever they were, they had the audacity to speak to us children in Kinandi to just confirm that sisi wote we were speaking Kalenjin. I really feel bad about the Kenyan tribalism, the extent of tribalism in Kenya. But Kenyans, let's love one another, no matter the tribe. Where you're coming from doesn't define you. You are in Nairobi. Nairobi is like, it's a metropolitan. Hakuna mtu anasema nilizaliwa Nairobi na mimi ni Nairobi, as in there is no tribe that is Nairobi. If you go to cities in Kenya, there is no tribe that is not there. So who are you to say that I belong in this tribe and therefore I'm more powerful than you are, or you are more powerful than I am? To cancel tribalism, we don't want it anymore. I mean, I hate it. Even where I work, most people ask me, na hiyo jina ingine? I'm like, I am Kenyan, tafadhali. Na kama ningekuwa na jina lolote lile, what would you have done? Ni itasaidia nini kunijua by my second name or middle name that just shows where I come from? How will it help? It won't help anything. In the end, we are all Kenyans. So tuwache kuulizana majina ya katikati ama ya mwisho, kwa sababu haitasaidia lolote, especially when somebody is seeking favors or like there are so many people amongst yourselves and you want to just know one person further because you believe they are from your tribe. No to tribalism. Yeah, so those policemen or whatever who were at that roadblock, poleni kwenu sana kwa sababu you are trying to divide Kenyans based on their tribals. And to the Kenyans who supported the 2007-2008 violence, like if you were in the front line trying to fight the people, your neighbor or whoever, ask for forgiveness and never repeat that in your life. I know this goes back to history, tambo kitambo, but it doesn't help anyone. Yeah, I have gone off the script. So we went to my grandma's place, 2007, the violence, the post-election violence ended in 2008, around February, was when January. I think January or February, yes. And that time, I think before the elections actually, one of my uncles, I love my uncles so much, man, and my mom's sisters, and my grandma, and everyone from my clan. Hey, that was emotional. What I'm going to try. Yeah, so thank you for the support, people. My uncle had actually helped me apply for so I had applied for a scholarship to China, and thank goodness nepotism, tribalism was not as it is right now. I went for an interview to the Ministry of Education and I actually got the scholarship. I have always been thinking, Aki, what if it was today? But I know what is yours will never escape you. So in 2008, around April there, we were up and down from home to Nairobi, just following up on the scholarship. Yes. And yeah, I'm so grateful I got it because it gave me an opportunity to go to China. It was my first time boarding a plane. Yani, niliweza kupanda ndege. Yeah, so after that, April, May, June, we left Kenya in September. I think September 1st, we were heading out. So grateful. So that is how I ended up in China. We arrived in Beijing. Kuonaona hivi bird's nest wapi. So that is how I got the interest for the Chinese language, and that is how we are here at Mentoring with Tossie, through Tossie's lens and all that. Yep, story for another day. Click thumbs up if umepata kitu kidogo about me, and probably we'll have a part 2 because it's getting dark. Nastaki kuanza kupost uko nje vitu dark. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Practice some distancing from people around you. Keep safe and trust God. This season too shall pass. Bye.